Hello, beautiful being. Welcome back to the Monday Messages. I'm Katie J. I help women manifest their best lives without the struggle of limiting beliefs, doubts, and fear. And today we're going to be talking about fear, specifically the fear mongering that's going on with coronavirus. But this information will apply to any type of breaking news, world crisis, big event that is meant to spread fear in the hearts and lives of the people living on this earth. So before we get started, quick disclaimer: I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I am not a healthcare practitioner. I have worked in the wellness aisle of a natural food store, and I'm currently taking a course in Ayurveda, and I'm a manifestation specialist. That is the perspective that I'm coming from with this video. So know that this is not medical advice. This is me telling you how you can live with more peace, more calm, and more happiness when crazy things are happening in the world. So without further ado, today I'm going to talk about understanding how manifestation works and using that in this process of remaining calm and collected and not giving into the hype of coronavirus and anything else that's happening that's negative in your community right now. I'll talk about some physical prevention and some mental and emotional prevention as well, or some mental and emotional things you can do to prevent yourself from getting sucked into the fear mongering. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have these notes. I don't always write notes, but this is a very important, very big topic. So here we are. So the first thing that I want you to understand is that your body is a wise, magical creation of God. Your body is a wise, magical creation of God. And no one can explain really the intelligence that told your heart to start beating and that will tell your heart to stop beating too, right? And nobody can explain the intelligence in your cells, the intelligence that multiplied your cells. I mean, you started off as a single cell and just started multiplying, multiplying, and multiplying. And now you're here trying to grow and expand continuously, not maybe physically, but emotionally and spiritually through this evolution. And the mystical, magical, mysterious powers of your body, of the energy that creates your body, is something that you can actually tap into, which is what manifestation is. It's tapping into the energy field that exists and that connects everything, everyone in the known universe. So you can tap into this energy field, into the intelligence of your cells and of your body by your awareness, by your focus, and by your conscious thought. So where, maybe you've heard the phrase, where your focus goes, energy flows. Maybe you've heard the phrase, what you focus on expands. So don't focus on what you don't want to happen. Don't focus on the people that are getting sick. Don't focus on the fact that there might be germs on that door handle. Don't focus on the fact that if you go in public, like you might encounter some sort of illness, because guess what? There's probably a bunch of different illnesses hanging out in your body right now, but your body has this natural intelligence that is fighting those illnesses. And so what you can do is you can help to fortify your body through your conscious thought and say, all right, body, I know you're taking care of me. I know you're fighting off illnesses. I know that you are constantly keeping me in harmony, and I appreciate you and I love you, and I'm going to do the best that I can to continue to support you in that. Instead of, oh my gosh, Eminem is sick. Oh my gosh, there's all these people that are, catching the coronavirus. Oh my gosh, they canceled South by Southwest, right? Like feeding into the energy of fear and stress and illness is only going to expand that in your life. It's only going to invite more of it in. So remember that you are in control of what manifests in your life. You are in control through what it is that you choose to focus on. And a lot of us will unconsciously focus on what everyone else tells us to focus on, which is the fear, which is the panic. Don't give in to that. I do not watch the news. I do not read any news outlets. I do not subscribe to any news related anything, because the news is not meant to inform you of current events. It's meant to freak you out. It's meant to make you worry. It's meant to get your attention, and they do that through fear. So doesn't mean that you're not going to be informed. I still have friends that are in the healthcare industry, and I was like, hey, what's going on with this coronavirus thing? Like, should I be worried? And they're like, no, it's fine. You're more likely to get the flu than the coronavirus right now. And honestly, like, there's probably tons of people that have already had it, and the symptoms have, you know, run their course, and now they're fine, right? Like, your body could have something right now, but it's so intelligent that your immune system is fighting it. Your immune system is handling it. So instead of giving your attention and energy to the fear of what's going on in the news, give your attention and energy to the power, the magic that's going on in your own universe system of your body. Okay, the number 2 thing is physical prevention. Actually, no, let's do mental and emotional prevention, because this feeds right into it. So a few things that I actually do every single day to stay happy and healthy. And by the way, I've gone all the way through flu season, not having any sort of illness, any sort of immune issues. And I'll get into more reasons why that is physically, and like what supplements I'm taking to help support my body in that. But one thing that I do all the time, every single meal, is I bless my food. I say, thank you for the nutrients. Actually, God, angels, universe, ancestors, Mother Earth, thank you so much for this food. Thank you for the love and the nutrients that have gone into it. Use these beautiful things, this dish, this loving energy that's on my plate to nourish my body and keep it healthy, keep it happy, and keep it functioning at its best. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this food. And I've blessed my food. The food knows what to do when it gets inside my body. It's going to nourish me. It's going to nourish my cells. And I literally am talking to the food. I'm talking to my body. I'm communicating with the universe saying, look, this is what's going to happen here. I'm going to stay healthy, and it's going to be awesome. You can even create a ritual out of hand washing. We all know it's good to wash your hands, but one thing that I like to do when I'm hand washing is even like say a prayer over that process of like, you know, God, thank you so much for this soap. It's keeping me healthy. It's washing away any sort of bacteria on my hands that might hurt me. And I just want to say thank you for the support of this soap. You know, like just something that easy. Like, it doesn't have to be any sort of big extravagant thing. Just literally talking to your soap, talking to your hands, talking in ritual to help your body and help your mind put energy towards immunity. That's what it is. And then, of course, I also wrote down talking to your cells, telling your body every morning, you know, look, body, like there's a lot going on out there. It's immune season right now. It's flu season. It's coronavirus outbreak, whatever. But guess what? Like, you're powerful, and you have the ability to fight off so many different infections and dis-ease and lack of harmony and everything. And you are just such an amazing body. And I want to thank you and say, keep doing what you're doing. Let me know how I can support you. Let me know if I need to rest you. Let me know how I can be there for you, right? So talking to your cells is something that I actually do. And so far it's worked. I've been super healthy this season. So, and then obviously positive affirmations. I am happy. I am healthy. I am energetic. I am supported by my food and my family and my work. I have everything that I need to be a positive, happy person. And just repeat that to yourself. Anytime someone's like, coronavirus, did you hear about this? Nope, I didn't. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm happy. Like, I don't have anything to worry about. See what they say after that. I mean, I'm very curious. Okay. And so the last part of this is the physical prevention. And I realized from working in the wellness aisle and the supplements aisle of a natural food store here in the Lake Tahoe area that nobody does prevention. Like, part of my job was to educate our community as to how they can boost their immune system naturally, so that when everyone around them is getting sick, maybe their family members are sick, their coworkers are sick, they aren't getting sick because their immune system is strong, right? Because some people will come in and they say, well, I was sick like 3 weeks ago and now I'm sick again and I'm just tired of it. And it's because their immune system was already weakened by the first time and they haven't taken any preventative measures to boost and strengthen their immune system. So what I personally do are medicinal mushrooms. I use Host Defense is the brand. Paul Stamets is super famous and everyone comes in, they're like, oh, Paul Stamets' brand, this is awesome. So I use the Stamets 7 is the blend that I use. 7 different mushrooms that are all meant to build your immune system over time. So when there are people coming into my aisle who are already sick with the flu or already sick with something, I was fine because I was taking my mushrooms. And knowing that I'm putting something into my body that is strengthening my immune system, whether or not it actually is, it could be just placebo effect. Either way, what I focus on expands. And I have the confidence, I know I'm not going to get sick. And so I don't get sick. Immune boosting herbs. I won't go into all of those right now, but if you're interested in immune boosting herbs, you should just do a quick Google search. And of course, vitamin C. Please, people, stop drinking Emergency. It's chocked full with GMOs. There's a brand that broke off from Emergency and made a non-GMO version of it called Inner C, ENER-C. Or Trace Minerals also makes this thing called power packs that are basically the same thing. So just drink mixes that have so much vitamin C in them. I think power packs actually have like twice as much as Inner C. But don't drink vitamin C if you're not down with GMOs. I'm not down with GMOs, so I don't drink it. So those are the main ways that you can help to instill more confidence, more calm, and lasting health in your mind and body during this time of fear mongering. Know that anything you put your attention to is going to expand. Know that, and by the way, I'm traveling in a few days to Costa Rica, and there is part of my brain that's like, oh my gosh, what if they cancel my flight, or like my surf camp gets canceled because of coronavirus or whatever. But I'm not, and then I catch myself and I say, hold on, we are not buying into that. That is not happening. We're not putting any energy towards that. We are manifesting what we want to happen and only putting energy towards what I want to happen. So I catch myself and I say, what do I want to happen? And I reframe and I use those positive affirmations. So you can talk to your food, you can talk to your Inner C, vitamin C drinks, or the multivitamins, or whatever supplements that you're taking that are going to help your immune system and your body. You can talk to your soap as you wash your hands, talk to your cells all day long, tell them how much you love them for taking care of you and for doing such a good job of keeping you healthy. And finally, there are certain supplements that you can use to help boost your immune system. My favorite are always going to be the medicinal mushrooms and the vitamin C. There are some immune boosting herbs, like if maybe you start to catch something, or you think you might have something and you're like, oh shit, I need to kind of jump in there and rapidly boost my immune system. Something like elderberry is really great for that. That's the only one that's coming to mind right now. I don't want to give you guys any false information. So that's pretty much it for this video. I know this is a really hot topic right now, and I was really excited to record this because there's so many different elements of what's going on and how to deal with it, really. So thank you guys for suggesting this topic on Instagram. If you're not already connected with me on Instagram, then go ahead and follow me at Womanifester. I would love to connect with you and know what resonated with you from this video. And if you have any other ideas of what it is that you want to learn about in these Monday messages, because these are entirely crowdsourced topics. They're up to you. You decide them, and I just show up and hold space for you. So thanks so much for joining me. Again, I'm Katie J, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Mwah. I love you.